What's up, family? It's your brother Rob Young Jr., and this is the morning after. I want to help us lift off on Mondays with a thought and an encouraging word. Yesterday we talked about a get up to get down. We were in 2 Chronicles chapter 20, talking about the battle Jehoshaphat and the people of God were having against the ambush of enemies. And in that battle, we learn that God defends Jehoshaphat and God's people, but it doesn't happen without their input and their participation. God says in the iconic statement, the battle is not yours, but the Lord's. And so he identifies that he is the winning power that will take over and defeat the enemy. And God flips the table on their adversary and he ambushes them as they try to ambush the people of God. But in that, we'd be amiss not to notice that God still requires Jehoshaphat and his people to show up. They still have to show up and stand up against the enemy. But it is God who fights their battles and takes them down. And family, this is something for us to learn, that we should always be prepared to show up for the battle. That God, though he is the winning power, he is the reason, he is the antidote, he is the fighter, he is the defender for all of us. We must remember that we still have to show up and do our part. That God is requiring in this relationship that we engage with him, that we may become victorious in the battle. One thing I've noticed in my life and in others is that when we die in our disciplines, we begin to drift. When we forget to pray, or we stop praying, or we forget to read our word, or stop reading our word, or we stop attending and coming to worship and gatherings that have once fed our souls, I think we begin to put ourselves in a position to flounder and to flank out. But it is in the hard times where I believe we need to bear down even harder, not on trying to solve the problem ourselves, but leaning on the things that God has given us to win our battles. And so today, I don't want you to drift. I want you to drive closer to the Lord. Whatever you may be facing and whatever you're going through, that God may take you to the finish line. That is the morning after. I love you. God bless you and God keep you. Have an amazing day, my friends. Peace.